Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you are getting the concepts clearly. If you have any doubts or facing difficulty in any topic, let me know in the comment section. I will answer you as soon as possible. Okay, so let's start our today's session. In the previous session, we have discussed different types of sources which are used in electrical circuits and network. In this session, we are going to discuss source transformation technique, which is used to simplify the given circuit. So let's get started. The source transformation is used to simplify the complex network by converting given voltage source to equivalent current source or given current source to the equivalent voltage source when it is necessary to simplify the complex circuit. But when we are transforming the given voltage source to the given to the current source or given current source to the voltage source, they must be equivalent. They must be what? Equivalent sources. And what is meant by equivalent source? The two sources are said to be equivalent if they supply the same load connected across their terminals. Suppose we have this voltage source and RS is connected in series with this source. That means RS is the internal resistance of this voltage source. So it is practical voltage source, and RSH is connected in parallel with this current source, so it is practical current source. If we want to transform this practical voltage source to practical current source, then it must satisfy one condition, that when they supply the same load connected across their terminals. Suppose the same load is connected here between this point A and B, and when it is connected here, it supplies current what? IL. And in this case also same load is connected between these 2 points A and B, where it also supplies the same current for the same load. That means when the load resistance is same, they will supply the load current same. Then these two voltage sources are called as equivalent to each other. Okay, and how to transform it? By using these two equations. Suppose V is equal to I into RS and RS is equal to RSH. We are going to use these two equations to transform given voltage source to equivalent current source or given current source to equivalent voltage source, where I is this current, source current, RS is the internal resistance of voltage source, RSH is the internal resistance of current source. So let's solve some numerical based on this concept. Here, question is what? The transform voltage source into equivalent current source. There are three questions are given, where each we have the voltage source given and we have to convert it into equivalent current source. So let's take first. This is first, this will be second, and this is third. So let's take first. Here 10 volt is given. Okay, it will be the voltage V, and RSS is connected in series, so this will be nothing but RS, internal resistance of what? This voltage source. So equivalent current source will be in this manner. This is the current source, this is the value of RSH. Here we want the value of this I and RSH and the direction of this current. Okay, here V is given, RS is given. So we have these two equations. V is equal to I into RS and RS is equal to RSH. From this two equation, we are going to find this equivalent current source. Here RS is equal to RSH. So RS is what? 2 ohm. So RSH will be also 2 ohm. And here current I equals to what? Current I equals to V upon RS. So current I equals to V upon RS. V is what? 10 divided by 2 is nothing but 5 ampere. So I value is 5 ampere. And always the current source is indicated by arrow. Okay, either it is upward and downward direction, and the direction of this depends upon the voltage source. Always it is positive and negative, so current direction will be what? From positive, so direction will be in this direction. Always this arrowhead shows the positive. Okay, remember that always this arrow must shows this positive, and this is the equivalent current source for this given voltage source. Now convert it. Here also 10 volt and 2 ohm, same voltage and same resistance is given, so current will be what? Current is 10 divided by 2 is nothing but 5 ampere, and RS is 2 ohm, so RSH also 2 ohm. So this will be the current and this will be the RSH. This is RSH is what? 2 ohm, as both are same, and this is 10 volt divided by 2 is 5 ampere, so I will be 5 ampere, but the direction, the arrowhead must indicate this positive, so arrowhead should be like this. So this will be the equivalent current source for this given source. Now let's say here 80 volt voltage is given and current is RS is what? 4 ohm. So convert. First I will be V upon RS. V is 80 upon 4. This will be 20 ampere. Okay. So this will be the equivalent current source where RSH is nothing but RS, which is equal to 4 ohm, and current is what? 20 ampere. And direction will be upward or downward. Here positive sign is downward, so direction will be downward. In this way we can convert the given voltage source to equivalent current source. Okay, let's solve some more examples. Here convert the current source into equivalent voltage source. Here current source are given, we have to convert it to the equivalent voltage source. Again we are using the same equations here. V is equal to I into RS and RS is equal to RSH. As RS and RSH are equal, so RS, it can be also written as V is equal to I into RSH. Here 40 ampere is given, arrow is upward, so this is the current value and this is the RSH value. So what will be the its equivalent voltage source? This will be the V and this will be the in series with voltage source. Okay, and RS is nothing but RSH, so it will be 20 ohm, and this voltage, let's calculate this voltage, is equal to I into RS, that is I into RSH, which is equal to I is what? 40 given into this 20, so 800 volt. So V will be 800 volt, and positive, here is positive terminal. This arrowhead indicates positive, so this will be the positive and this will be the negative. This is the equivalent voltage source of this given current source. Let's solve this. Here also we are going using these two equations only. Here this is the RSH given, this is the current given. So let's find, first we will draw the equivalent voltage source. Okay. This is the RS and this is the V. RS is nothing but RSH, so 4 ohm, and V is what? Let's calculate. V is equal to current into RSH. So current is what? 20 ampere here shown, into 480 volt. So this will be the 80 volt. Now this arrow is downward, so downward will be positive and this will be negative. This is the equivalent circuit of the given current source. Okay. Let's solve this. When the two voltage sources are connected in series, and if the terminals are like this, these are the four cases, then what will be the total voltage? This is the V1, this positive and this positive is there, so this will be the positive, this will be the negative. So total voltage will be V1 plus V2. Here this is positive and this is negative, and here positive and negative. So if it is positive, that means V1 is greater than V2. V1 minus V2, as they are oppositely connected. Here This is negative, this is positive. So this negative, this although they are connected as it is. So V1 plus V2, and here this is positive, this is negative. So it will be V2 minus V1. Okay, in this way, when the voltage sources are connected in series, we can find its total voltage. Okay. Now, if the current sources are connected in parallel, what will be the total current? If these are the two current sources are connected in parallel with each other with different directions, okay, then what will be the total current? Here, I1 and I2 have the same direction, so total current will be I1 plus I2. Here, I1 is upward and it is downward, and for I1 and I2, direction will be what? Upward only. Okay, upward only. Here I1 and I2 are connected in parallel and having different or opposite direction. Then if we want the upward, then I1 minus I2. Okay, here if we want downward, then I1 minus I2. If we want here upward, that means I2 is greater, so I2 minus I1. Here both are downward, so total will be also downward, I1 plus I2. In this way, we can find the total current or equivalent of these two. Okay. When they have same direction, addition is there, and they have different direction, then it will be subtracted from each other. Okay. In this way, we can find. In this way, we can convert the given voltage source into its equivalent current source or given current source into its equivalent voltage source. In the next session, we will solve some more numericals based on this source transformation technique. Till then, stay tuned and keep learning. Thank you.